I'm James Sweeney, and here is your morning market brief. We first begin overseas with the major Asian Pacific markets once again trading mixed overnight, this time with Japan's Nikkei 225 index on the upside, 1.6%. This on the Bank of Japan's stimulus. However, Hong Kong's Hang Seng index that fell 2.7%. Right now, the European markets, they are deep in the red, and U.S. stock futures, they were on the downside after the Dow Jones right now plummeting about 148 points in the red. Now, we first begin with the story of the day, which was the U.S. jobs report. Non-farm payrolls, they rose by only 88,000 in the month of March versus the 190,000 expected by market economists. The unemployment rate did tick down to 7.8%, but the labor force participation rate, that also fell to 63.3%, its lowest level since May 1979. Also, the U.S. trade deficit narrowed by 3.4% in February to come in at $43 billion. Economists did expect the trade gap to widen to $45 billion. And the sell-off over in Hong Kong came as the death toll in Shanghai from a new strain of bird flu mounted to a total of 6 on Friday. Live poultry markets will be shut down across Shanghai starting Saturday, and they will remain closed indefinitely. Meanwhile, over in the eurozone, retail sales, they fell 0.3% in February. This after a 0.9% rise the previous month. The drop was slightly better than the 0.4% decline expected. And over in Germany, factory orders, they rose 2.3% in February, following a 1.6% decline in January. Economists were expecting a lesser 1.1% advance. And over in corporate news, MF Global bankruptcy trustee Louis Fresh, he filed a 174-page report in court late Thursday, putting much of the blame on the firm's demise in 2011 on its former CEO, John Corzine. And lastly, February consumer credit data, that's out at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the final release of the day, economists predict that the credit expanded by $15 billion in February, this after a $16.15 billion rise in January.